Hey everyone, Britt here. Look, today, as we began the 119th Congress, I wanted the people of Alabama and America to know that we are working right out of the gate to make America safer. So today I introduced my very first piece of legislation here in this Congress, the Laken Act. And actually, I got to preside on the floor as it was read for a second time. So that was certainly a neat moment, my first time in the chair presiding, and obviously to have such an important piece of legislation before us really was special. Look, the Laken Act is going to help save lives and protect families that are facing just unimaginable tragedies. Laken Riley was murdered last February by an illegal alien who should have never been in America in the first place. But unfortunately, the Biden administration willfully released him into the United States in 2022 through its unlawful abuse of the immigration presidential parole powers. So in the months leading up to the tragic murder of Laken Riley, her killer was arrested in New York for acting in a manner to injure a child and a motor vehicle license violation, and then was arrested again in Georgia for theft. But both times, local law enforcement released him, and ICE did not lodge a detainer against him. That illegal border crosser, roaming free in America's interior, then assaulted and murdered Laken Riley as she took a morning jog. Her death was preventable. Her killer should have never been in America, let alone released after committing not just one, but two crimes in two different jurisdictions. In November, the American people spoke loud and clear that they are not, they're not going to accept business as usual. I mean, they're done with the Biden-Harris administration's dangerous open border policies and ultimately sick of America being put last. So this bill is the start of what a Republican majority looks like. It is plain and common sense. That's why 37 House Democrats voted for it last year. I once again am welcoming every one of my Democratic colleagues to join me in co-sponsoring and passing this legislation. Democrat Senator Jon Tester co-sponsored the bill last year, and this year I am grateful for the support of Democrat Senator John Fetterman. I also know that two of my Senate Democratic colleagues voted to support this legislation in the House last year. And this bill shouldn't just get 60 votes. It's my belief it should get over 90. On multiple occasions last year, though, Democrats blocked the Laken Act. They refused to give it a committee hearing, and then they blocked it from getting a vote on the floor. But Republicans are in the majority now. Democrats aren't going to be able to hide on this issue anymore, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are on their way out, so Democrats no longer have to pretend that their border policies weren't a complete disaster. So this is their opportunity to prove that they heard voters in November and that they're ready to support common sense bipartisan solutions. I'll continue to pursue legislation and policies that prioritize the safety of families and communities. Now it's time to secure the border and fully enforce the immigration laws within the interior of the United States. This bill is what I believe the first of many steps that we'll make and will take to make America safe again.